Welcome, YouTube, to a very special episode of Pint Does Fucking Final Fantasy. So, you know, we did some pretty crazy stuff last time. We were doing the MSQ, we went to Labrinthos, we're building a rocket ship. But I figured now is probably the last respite I'm gonna have before everything starts happening. I imagine it's gonna get pretty crazy for him here on out. So I figure if I'm ever gonna do Endwalker role quests, now is probably the time to do them, so I'm probably going to do the healer one today. I might do others after the MSQ if I want to, but maybe I won't want to. But the reason why this is a very special episode is because I'm fucking tired today, dude. I started stream just now and it's 11 p.m. You're gonna see some crazy shit come out of me. Oh boy. And it's filler episode, but hey, it's like Mecha Naruto. Really? You guys want me to do the old R one? Yeah. Guess we'll do the wait, can you see what characters are in these? Oh, can't you? Alright, I'm not doing that one. Okay. Oh, Meryl Weeb. No thank you. And the Ishgard one is Emmerich. I don't care about that guy. Oh, Doma. Ian. Oh, that could be cool. Kind of want to do that one. Yeah, no. But the healer one is what won the poll, and we'll be doing that one for today. I have to listen to the poll. And maybe we do the other one next time. Teehee. Teehee. Alright, if you're ready to lend us your aid, I'll appraise you of the situation. Yes, please, sir. We've received reports of a creature believed to be a blasphemy stalking the streets of Alamigo. Troops have been assigned to the track and slay the beast, but they are likely to be casualties. With most of our healers posted elsewhere, we thought to petition you for aid. I would be glad to help. Once again, we're in your debt. We shall inform Commander Alden forthwith. My comrades in the Immortal Flames will be glad to have you watching over them. You see, as there have been no sightings of blasphemies in our lands, we have joined our Alamigan allies in their hunt for the fiend. Trouble is, the majority of our own healers are working day and night to treat the tempered Imperials captured at Palgalothan. For that reason, we too will be glad to help. Your presence alone will be of great comfort to our troops, I'm sure. Yo, Chrisville Vale, thanks for the gifted subscription, my friend, Pog. As time is of the essence, I ask that you make your way toward the Alamigan Quarter and report for duty. Commander Alden is overseeing the hunt, and he will explain all upon your arrival. May Ralgar grant you strength. Yes, sir. Quests. There we go. Yes. Yes, I'm feeling it. I'm doing it. I'm doing quests today. Alright. Oh my god, I can't believe I got fucking jebaited into doing the healer role quest and not my beloved range DPS role quest. Oh boy. Yeah, it's good time, good time. I feel like we should take this opportunity to ruminate on the MSQ though, you know? Really, what the fuck? Oh, I've never seen this flying. That's cool. I feel like really suckle down what's going on, you know? Take a breather. Mistress Frumpier, I told you on your way, but this is even quicker than expected. I'll tell Commander Alden you've arrived. One moment, please. Wait, you have to do role quests? Oh my god, is that real? Oh my fucking god, dude. I didn't even mean to do that.
Glad you could join us.
Oh my god! It's Raban! Oh my god! Oh, you don't have to do it? Okay. Bet. They're optional? Yeah, I didn't think you had to. Okay. I just want to. I'm just like that. How you doing, Raban?
I appreciate that we've a far greater crisis to worry about, but we can not ignore the situation here either. I'd like nothing more than to hear about your recent adventures, but I'm afraid such pleasantries will have to wait.
Oh, that's a cool looking guy.
As our man in Thavner will have told you, a blasphemy is loose in Alamigo. When it first appeared, the city guard were able to get most of the bystanders to safety, and for a mercy, those caught in the chaos only suffered minor injuries. But the fiend managed to escape, and has not been seen ever since. We must find it, and soon. For as long as it remains at large, every man, woman, and child is at risk.
They call me the fiend. But only for like consenting people though, you know. So just the women really as well, you know. Just they call me the fiend for consenting women. That's crazy. As this was the case in Thavner, the blasphemy's very existence seems to spur the creation of lesser beasts. The longer it is allowed to roam free, the more tragedy our people will suffer. Are you certain it's a blasphemy?
Aye, there were several eyewitness accounts who gave the same account.
A man walking through the Alamican Quarter fell to his knees all of a sudden, and a moment later transformed into the monstrosity we now pursue. So is it like the first guy that transforms is like the catalyst for it all usually? Remember that cutscene that played when you first returned from the moon? That was hinting at the Raw Quest targets. I do remember like... I don't remember what happened when we returned from the moon. I know there was something. We went to like Thavner like immediately. You know what I'm saying? But beyond the fact that he was a young Highlander, we know next to nothing about him. Even the descriptions of his appearance are too vague to help identify the lad, with no clues as to his background or name. For all we know, he might not have even been born in Alamigo. He might have been a son of the refugees that came to visit. There are other possibilities we're investigating, though.
That said, I doubt his circumstances are unique. Blasphemies and beasts are born when men are overcome by despair, and whatever drove him to turn likely could have done the same to another. Therefore, if we're to prevent future tragedies, it's imperative that we identify and address the underlying cause. Until we do, we have no choice but to deal with the afflicted the only way we know how, by granting them a quick death. For now, I would have you join the hunt and keep my men from falling prey to these creatures. Are you up to it?
Yeah, yes I am.
You have my thanks.
The first person to tip the balance of despair in an area ends up becoming the strongest leading blasphemy in the area. See. So it's kind of like, it's like there's like a breakage in the aether where the dynamis can like get through, and they are like the catalyst for that. I see.
As chance would have it, we've received word that a number of beasts were spotted in the outskirts of Alagana.
The troops stationed there have already been put them... Okay, the troops stationed there already put them down, but were wounded in the process. First and foremost, they need medical attention, and that's where you come in. I'll meet you there. So I was just gonna be healing guys in fucking beds. Fucking hospital beds. I like that. I like that it, like, sort of, it's adding context to Dynamis and how it works. You know? Because now, I mean, I know it's Meteon, but, like, how does it work? You know? You know what I'm saying? I kind of like to imagine it... Alright, calm the fuck down, Alamigo. I like to imagine it as, like, it's, like... Okay, bear with me here. It's like, you know how like they describe time and space like fabric? I like to imagine that it's like, there's like a fabric of aether covering the world, and then Dynamis is like even stronger, but it's like under the fabric, and then the fabric of the aether breaks a little bit, and the Dynamis is like, bloosh, and then it comes out through it, you know? That's just what I thought. That's my scientific thought.
Although the soldiers were able to lead the beast away from the village and culled a lot of them, the victory did not come easy. It's times like this that our lack of healers is sorely felt. I dare say they've yet to receive any treatment at all. See to their wounds while I survey the area for any stragglers that might have escaped.
Once I've completed my patrol, I'll be back here. Yeah, Aether's a little blanky. That's real. Getting all cozy in my fucking Aether blankie. I saw them change right before my eyes. Those weren't monsters I killed, but innocent men. But it had to be done. There were others we'd have to protect, and thanks to you I can continue to do just that. Once I've made my way back, I'll give a full account. The families, they'll understand. Yeah, man. They'll totally understand. We're innocent men. We're just normal men. Guns be good. I feel reborn. Hold on. You're Pint, aren't you? Yep. 10,000 hours Black Mage. I can't believe it. You're the one who inspired me to join the Resistance in the first place. And now you've come to save me in my hour of need. I'll never forget this. Thank you. Thank you. Hey. 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 Dude. You know what? I feel like the Blasphemy storyline and the Light Warden storyline are very similar. And I feel like no one talks about that. Let me BGM like 20. So it's like there, but very quiet. If I have 10,000 hours of Black Mage, why'd I die to Vinar so many times? Because I was playing Red Mage in that fight, actually. That's one of, the extra challenge of playing a harder job. For treating the wounds of those soldiers, you have my thanks. And theirs too, no doubt. It seems they were indeed successful in slaying all the beasts. If my search is any indication, but we must remain vigilant. I've also spoken with several people who witnessed the moment of their transformation, though the ordeal has understandably left them rather shaken. Oh my, I didn't see him there. That's crazy. I'm like a T-Rex. If they don't move, I can't see him. You've been through a fair few ordeals yourself, Pint. That's a little unreal, man. As for me, I've been kept busy with this and that. I like to hang this, I like getting a hang of this wheelchair. Obviously, it has its limitations, but it gets me where I need to go. I've been working on this new organization as well, which is what brought me here. But no sooner had I arrived, those locals turned. This is crazy. This is the first time someone's, not died, but, had a fucking consequence for being in war.
Ragnfrid, I heard you were there when it happened. What can you tell us?
The ones that underwent the change are the very people we were trying to help. Therapy? In my opinion, Endwalker didn't hit as hard because Shadowbringers already did the transformation human thing. I kind of get that. I feel like the Blasphemies don't, they're not, really as, it's not like they aren't threatening, because it's, a little more, you can turn into one easier. It's harder to contain and stuff. But it's still, a little bit okay, we've kind of dealt with this. We kind of know what's going on. We kind of get it. Sorta. You know what I mean? Perhaps I should explain myself from the beginning. The meeting Lise held in the Royal Palace marked a turning point for all Garabania. It spurred us to open a dialogue with the peoples and communities we otherwise would have shunned, but there's still so many problems to be addressed, and countless souls struggling to build new lives for themselves. I decided to form a volunteer group, the Silver Griffins. Our main concern is the welfare of Alamegans who sided with the Empire, for whatever reason, and helping them find their place in society, in particular the surviving families of Crania Lupi. But I thought you despised the skulls. I don't know who this is. Who is that? Do I know him? Endwalker's more existential, whereas Shadowbringer is more battle focused. That's more. Yes, I can see that. Yeah. And then the one with Hien, you get to see Gusetsu again. I kind of want to do that. I've heard about Gusetsu existing. I kind of want. He's from Stormblood. Make no mistake, I've not forgotten them. Yeah, no, me neither. I don't have that in me, and I doubt I ever will. But the memory of that day in the palace, of Fordola asking to be locked up again after saving us all, It stayed with me. I remember that. I don't remember him. Oh, was he just one of the guys there? Surely, yeah. That makes sense. Like, maybe I'm not supposed to remember him specifically, but just his people. Got me to thinking why she and the other youths would commit such atrocities. Why they'd swear to serve the Empire, and the answer was simple. Because they'd seen what we'd seen and suffered much of the same. In a hell where all were condemned, they chose to betray one brother to save another. That's how the Garleans win. Not by breaking you, but by making you break yourself. By making that choice the right one for a man at the end of his tether. Healing only begins with liberation, and some scars will never will regardless. Those who have returned from foreign lands may have difficulties carving out a living here, but the ones who'd pledged alliance to Garlemald. This is not the Alamigo we dreamed of, but after 20 years of misery, I'll not see it thrown away because we can't come to terms with the past. That's why I formed the Silver Griffins, to see that no one is cast aside. I wish I could influence culture like that. I wish I could make a volunteer group and change the course of my country. England could use it right now. It's a cause I support, and that's what brought me here today. I've been acting as a mediator. In the short time he's been with us, he's proven himself a natural, but despite our early successes, the families from the Skulls continue to refuse our help.
I think I see where this is leading. They're the ones who turned, yes?
Yes.
It comes as no surprise. Their kid is tormented and murdered, fellow Alamegans. Anyone with a conscience would feel shame and guilt, and for some, it might be too much to bear.
I think I know why they're turning us away. It's a sensitive matter, though. So let's go somewhere we won't be overheard. Oh. Dude, imagine if fucking illness is spreaded by feeling. That'd be crazy. That's, you know what? That's like social media. You know what I mean? Phone bad. It's about one of the men who turned. I saw his memories.
With the echo, I'll not pretend I understand it, but tell us what you learned.
Oh, I only caught a glimpse, but that was enough. It was during the occupation, a man raising his son. Only the two of them, but they were a family. To keep his boy clothed and fed, he chose to side with the Empire. He knew what the others would say, but he did it anyway. And so he was branded as a traitor. Every day his son listened to the jeering, the insults, but there was nothing he could do. When he came of age, he joined the Skulls in hope it would make life easier for his father. He never dared to question his orders, no matter how depraved. He died in the revolution, but not before killing his own countrymen. His father wept, not for the betrayer and the murderer, but for the man he could have been. He blamed it all on himself, right up until the change took him.
I can only pray he and his boy finally found the peace they were denied in life. Alas, theirs is an all too familiar tale. They cannot forgive themselves, nor can they see how anyone else could.
That's sad. He was an NPC in the Waking Sands. Oh, when you first meet Arnvold? I wasn't Arnvold in post Stormblood as well? I remember that. The sins of their kin weigh heavy on them. They think themselves undeserving of our compassion. If they carry on like that, they'll turn into beasts. So we've got to get them out before it's too late. You know what? It is a pretty good, reason to solve a lot of conflicts. Is if you get too angry or upset, you turn into a fucking monster. That's bad for everyone. pretty productive when it comes to finding peace among the whole world. Growing up half Garlean and Alamigo, I know how it feels to be shunned and hated. To hate myself. But so long as we have ourselves, as long as we give ourselves and others a chance, we can change for the better. And while I might not be as clever or eloquent as someone like Alphino, I know I can make a difference. Aye, I might not be quite the swordsman I used to be, but I'm still a fighter at heart. And I owe it to Abba and Auli to make the most of this life, for as long as I've got it. We Silver Griffins will give our all to that no more Beasel blasphemies ravage Girabani again. So Commander Alden, do we have your approval to continue our work? Of course, there's no enemy more formidable than despair. I'd be a fool to refuse your help. Given that a single one of our people has succumbed to this transformation, it is proof that our failure to protect them. Therefore, I pledge the Silver Griffins my unconditional support. Together we will prevail. Now that we've had Pint on hand to aid troops, I believe we are ready to face any beast we encounter. Though I fear it's only a matter of time before the others appear, I ask that you lend the Silver Griffins your assistance in the meantime. Add guns to the wheelchair. I feel like that's the take. I feel like he's given up too easy. We got machinists in this world. That's doable. Very good. Now let's return to the city. Attach swords to the wheels. What if they attached to the rotation of the wheels, they added like rotary blades, and then he could fly around like a helicopter. You know what I mean? Is this the quest? No. Oh, no, that's not the quest. Oh, I remember here. This is where Lise first came, and she was like, I want to help. And they were like, fuck off. I remember that. Good times. Arnvel War Machine? Yeah, wait, what about if we put Arnvel in a...
Alabama.
It's sorry, yeah, I pronounced it wrong. What if we put him in the ruby weapon or something? That's probably chill, right? Or at least what's the mech we were piloting? The G-Force? The Nvidia? Fucking the G-Spot? Let's see. Rabon. Those who harbor guilt do not do so because they are weak of heart, but because they have failed to meet the demands they make for themselves. 'Twas the same for me when I believed that my failures had led to the Sultana's assassination. The despair and self-loathing were indescribable. Wait. Oh. Rabon and Arnvel both have, war problems. The G-Warrior. That's right. That's right. There we go. I was fortunate that you and the other Scions came to my rescue, that I had friends who had convinced me I was more than the sum of my worst mistakes. Now that we must do the same for the people of Alamigo, we must help them to heal and find strength to, if not forgive. Then it comes to terms with who we were, so we can look to who we can be, who we should aspire to be. This is precisely why the work of the Silver Griffins is so vital. Though our problems are not new, the emergence of this deadly phenomenon means we cannot afford to delay addressing them any longer. And we'll be better for it, ultimately. That we will. Once we've decided a course of action, you'll be the first to know. Until then, may Relgar watch over you, and keep you, too. Man, yeah, we have a below average amount of limbs in this quest line. Alright. Wait, what? Did I do it? Did I just do the roll quest? What? Wait, Is it you? Do I have to talk to you? Oh, okay. We're hoping you stop by. I'll show you Commander to Alden at once. That's crazy. That's really short. The average of human limbs in the world is less than 4. That is true. As pictured.
You're at welcome sight as always, Pint.
Thank you, Raban. Aye, a lot's been happening since we last spoke. Wow, in the 30 seconds, we Silver Griffins have been keeping busy. As have I and my men. But I'm afraid we have little to show for our efforts. Although we've been searching high and low for the blasphemy, we've seen neither hide nor hair of it. Although everyone else has had better luck, we've received reports of lesser beasts throughout Girabania, and putting them down as important as hunting the blasphemy that got away. To complicate matters, rumours have been circulating that these beasts were the Skulls' kin. While this was true of the recent incident in Alagana, we cannot have people jumping to conclusions, given what they might feel tempted to do. It's been suggested that we take these individuals into custody for their own protection as much as the safety of others. But that would only isolate them even further and give them credence to rumours. So can't do that, can we? The recent unrest has hindered at the efforts of the Silver Griffins to no end. Therefore, I ask that you aid them in their endeavours and see if there is aught that can be done. Yo, Sitik Adrom, thanks for the prime poker champ. Also, you'll be joined by another volunteer. Try not to be too surprised. My name is Fordola, and I'm really mean and stuff. I thought I felt my ears burning. What's the deal with you, huh? I said I don't need a keeper, but did they bloody listen? Did they bollocks? Come on, don't be like that. This is good, I can be very British. This is what you agreed to do. Besides, you never know when you might need out of need of an healer, and there's none better than Pint.
He's right. You've earned a measure of trust, and this shouldn't be taken to mean otherwise.
Thick as thieves now, are we? There's no need for this sodding collar. Aye. Humph. Harumph. We all know it's not coming off anytime soon. But if this is how it's to be, then fine. So long as she keeps out of me way.
I want the two of you to visit the Silver Griffin's headquarters in Alagana. Several relatives have agreed to meet with them, and we could have a measure of... Yeah, I bit my tongue. And we could do with a measure of precaution. Fordola bad, still, in my opinion. I still think Fordola bit cringe. Not because she's not going to betray us or anything, but she's just very angry. She's a very angry person, and I don't need that in my life, you know. She's a bit too hot-headed for me. Fordola is hot, so she's fine. Alright, I've been convinced. I'm sorry I said anything otherwise. I liked when she pushed Alpha out. You know what? I fucking hate her again. She's the worst character in the whole game. If anyone mentions the skulls, I'll deal with it. Understood. Hot. So morally grey. Let's get this over with. Fordola's lesbian hot. I don't want to agree with you, but I can't prove you wrong. She's must have a risk as turning as anyone. Maybe even more so. You don't need the echo to see the weight she's carrying. She's still not got a handle on her own echo either. Sometimes the visions come without warning, and with such force that it's all she can do to stay standing. There's no telling what might happen if she comes face to face with the member of her former comrades, so look out for her, please. I wish there was more I could do for her myself. But we've all got our own duties, and I'll see them through to the end. So must we all. Follow Fordola's lead. We're counting on both of you.
but be ready to step in, even if she causes you for it. Alright. I want to heal. I want to play the video game. Fuck story. I hate quests. Urgh. I hate them. Oh. I started the stream so late today. I'm so tired. I just call Fordola fat. No. No way. Jose.
My person.
And yeah, hello, gamer. See, that's a reference to the last stream. I had a feeling Raban would send you, Pint, but not as for her. If you got any complaints, take it up with the commander. No, it's fine. Truth be told, ever since that day at the Royal Palace, I've been thinking. Stop. You don't want to say it, and I don't want to air it. To the matter at hand, then. We Silver Griffins have been working to support the relatives of Crania Lupi, but one of the families has gone missing. A mother and her parents, who lived together under the same roof. One of ours paid them a visit, and they were nowhere to be seen. When they went outside to check, they found the house had been torn to shreds, thick gouges in the floor and walls, made by beast claws, by the look of them. You think they've turned? If you click the blue quest, it shows where your quest is on the map. I will never do that. I'm stupid and I'm dumb, so I won't be doing that. That's the most likely explanation. Please do whatever you must before anyone else is hurt. Come on then, there's no time to waste. I'll head west, you head east. I bet we're gonna find nothing, and then we'll double back, and we'll find Fordola having just killed a blasphemy, and we'll be like, Fordola? What the hell, man? That's dangerous. And then she'll be like, well, I can't give a fuck. Wait a minute. Up? How do I get up? Oh my god, bro, I can't fly? Alright. Well, I guess we can talk. Can talk. So this is probably the last time I'm gonna do side content before the end of Endwalker. And I gotta say, finishing Endwalker definitely it's gonna be a real curveball in the type of stream this Pint does. I can't say for certainty that I'm just gonna like resign to doing fucking side contents. Like, oh, I'll just do all the role quests. I'll do all the Hildebrand. I probably will do the Hildebrand. I'll probably do those. Those seem pretty cool. But I'm probably not just gonna be side content guy after. I feel like I gotta try some new shit after. Like I gotta do this, and then I gotta do some shit no one's even thinking about. I gotta change the game. I gotta innovate. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's welcome. I think anxiety about finishing Endwalker mostly only makes sense if I plan to be like, yeah, and now I'm done with the award-winning PogChamp MSQ that's really good and everyone loves. Now I'm gonna do the side quests that aren't voice acted and don't have quite as good a pacing, despite some of them being good. So I think that it's a matter of perspective, and I for one welcome the new era that is to come, because I like to imagine I can make it more interesting than just side content. I'll probably do the good side content. I can't say I won't. I can't say I'm not gonna do any, because some of it's pretty good, and sometimes I just feel like having a more chill stream where I don't want the pressure of a billion trillion viewers watching me finish the best expansion of any game ever made. But yeah, that's my philosophy with it, and I think it's worth saying, it's worth articulating, it's worth reflecting on that a little bit. A patch is a good story. That's the other thing too, is like people get nervous about MSQ ending, and it's like, fuck dude, fuck, oh no dude, my MSQ. But every patch there's more MSQ, and then there's new expansions, and people will be back for those. It's not like I will ever irreparably fall off to the point where people won't even watch the new expansion MSQ streams. That'll never happen. In the dirt used by an envelope containing a crumpled, tear-stained letter. Yeah, I'll read it. When the MSQ ends, the real game begins. Fishing and cooking. Well, you guys get to see 14 weeks of P8S prog, probably. Dear Mother, I hope this letter finds you well. Time is short, and I must keep this brief. Although I've never done anything to make you proud, I promise things will be different when the war's over. Until then, take care and know that I'll love you with all my heart. Placing the letter back in its envelope, you turn your attention to finding the others. Oh, it's sad. And you know why that's sad? It's because that's the blasphemy that turned. Damn.
Sloppy.
That was her letter, man. Your small and quiet Robin. What's up for tier 1? Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Would watch you do raids and alliance raids. They have their own stories. Yeah, I do those as well. See, it's like when I finish the MSQ, it's not like immediately over, and it's not even like even when that stuff's done, I think it's still fine because I can just do other stuff. I think I got the entertainment gene in me, you know. I think I can manage in other stuff. That said, I don't think like side content streams are like my forte. I think like Preach is really good at them. I think I'm okay at them, but like I get very distracted very easily, and because it's not voice acted, that like happens more, and therefore I like miss more than some might miss. Ooh, guys, you guys ready for the Eureka streams? That'll be something. I actually think some of my strength with streaming is times like this, where stuff's not necessarily happening. Oh. Yeah, like I didn't just kill a blasphemy and it dropped its fucking wedding ring. Yep, cool. That's yeah, nothing silly going on here. Yeah, I feel like I'm actually good at talking when nothing's happening. And it's because I played WoW for 8 years of my fucking life. I used to stream that game. And that game is just chatting. And then after WoW, I did stream just chatting until I became an FF MSQ only streamer. I don't think I'm that good at reacting. I'm not like that good of a react Andy. I'm good at like saying shit off my head. Were you able to find anything? Yeah, I found these fucking things. The wedding ring dropping was actually messed up. Yeah. Then it is as we feared. It is as we feared. The respite affording this land is but fleeting. I found and killed a third. It was carrying this. I could play the other FFs, but I need to be really interested in them. I tried some other like FF adjacent stuff and it didn't tickle quite the same. So I'd need to know without a doubt that what I'm getting into is poggers. Or I just need to stream more so that I could like take that risk, you know. It's like if I stream like twice a week, I don't want to commit to like a game that isn't PogChamp. A match in ring. I'll deliver these effects to their next of kin and arrange for a funeral, or at least get close to one possible under the circumstance. There's no change in the past. We'll always carry it and the scars, but no matter who we were or what we did, we're Alamegans, then and now. The Empire was our enemy then, and now it's despair. Good words and deeds can serve us best in this fight. Weapons, even an old man like me can yet yield. FF16 is coming out, but I don't want to fucking buy a PS goddamn 5 to play it, bro. God damn, what's that about? Can I buy it and then return it? Can I buy Square Enix and make them release it on PC, please? Thanks to the two of you, the missing villagers may be laid to rest. I and the other Silver Griffins will redouble our efforts to prevent any further tragedies. I finished checking the rest, sir. Everything's in order. Good work. Take a rest, lad. You more than earned it. Keep this to yourselves, but Everett's young brother was a member of the Crania Lupi. He's exactly the sort of person we're trying to help. Is he gonna die? This Someone's gonna die here, aren't they? Like many others, he was reluctant to talk to us at first, but after we'd gained his trust, we were able to help him find work, and he's taken to it well. The shader? I feel like it's... Oh my god. They did him fucking dirty. Oh my god. He looks so normal otherwise. That's crazy. It's, the Butcher. Uh-oh. Traitors. All of us. Kinslayers deserving of hate and death. Hate and death. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. This is like when Meteon was in my head. Get back, get back. Aww. Aww. Poor little guy. Did she just fucking take that? What a fucking Chad. Oh, yeah. Oh. Do you need a heal there, buddy? Stay away from her. Fordola saved your girl's life. I know. But she's... Damn. It happened in an instant, that poor lad. But it had to be done, and without hesitation. Would have been much worse otherwise. You know, that's kind of shitty, because that happened only because Fordola was there. He saw her, and then he was like... And then he transformed. He could have just been happily living his life if it weren't for Fordola existing. And I feel bad for Fordola, because she's very aware of that. Could you go after Fordola and see to her wounds? I'll do what I can here. Damn. Let's speak with Fordola, man. Hey, man, you know what? Maybe it ain't so bad. Just don't shove Alphano again, okay? That's our agreement. Let me hide these. I don't like them appearing. Can I hide these like easily? I don't want them there. I don't want to have to click twice to make it happen. There we go. I'm fine. Leave me be. Hey. I said I don't need your help. It's not only your injuries I'm worried about. I'm worried about you, Fordola. Bloody hells, if you're here to patch me up, get on with it. Quietly.
Sloppy.
Your fresh Skittles. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Thanks for tier 1, man. Hey. A curl can't change its spots. There's no washing the blood off my hands. Nor would I, even if I could. I don't know about that. You don't say everything you mean, Fordola. Taking up Garlean Steel was the first choice, but not the last. Like the first kill, the artist. Every choice after came easier and easier until I stopped counting, stopped caring. You tell yourself it's right. It's for the greater good. You give the order, feel the ground tremble as the cannon fires, and when the dust settles, your own men are buried underneath the rubble, and you tell yourself, oh. Me too. No! Ah! Come on, man. I won't let it take you. I won't let it take you, Fordola. Ha. Ha. That man in the village. I saw his past. I'm the one who killed his brother. Fucking hell. I'll be alright. I just need a moment. Can you wait with me? Okay. Oh my god. Cowabunga, dude. That's what I'm saying. This is cool. You know what? I like this now. I'm in. I'm sold. They always start a bit fucking slow, don't they? They're like, yes, here's all the fucking stuff. Here's all the old dominoes. Blah, 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 blah. I like it when we fucking get into it. I feel like they could usually cut out those starting introductions, or maybe cut them down a lot. I feel like it's a common thing this game goes through. You know what I mean? Everything the schools fought for, the sacrifices we made, the things we did in the end, it was all for nothing. Every time I look at the road I walked, and the bitterness I still taste, I wonder, if I'd grown up in another time, another place, would I still have done the same for different people? Or was it always in me, to be me? All I know is, everyone would have been better off if I was never born. But I was, and I dragged others into a hell of my own making. I remember these two brothers in particular, childhood friends of mine. The older one enlisted with me, but the younger. The slow expedition is necessary though. I think some of it is, but I actually think some of it isn't. Like there was some of it can go from like 4 paragraphs to like 1 line, you know what I mean? He would never have made it as a soldier. He was too kind, too good. Ansfree died at the Specula in Pintorus, but his brother's still out there somewhere. Not that I have the courage to face him after what I did. I hope he's found the life he deserves. That's crazy that they expect me to remember the Alamegan part of Stormblood. That's wild, dude. Rudolph is still alive, but out. You'd think I'd remember that too, because it's Rudolph. It's funny. If you weren't around, we would have all got enthralled by Lakshmi. That's actually true. Wait, if you weren't around, we would have all gotten enthralled by Lakshmi. So yeah, maybe you shouldn't have been born. Hey, that's some fucking factious spitting right there. God damn. I'm glad he made it out. But too many others didn't. Too many others still need our help. I helped make this blasphemy, and by Ralgar, I'll kill the bastard if it's the last thing I do. Anyway, that's enough out of me. I'll be heading back to the city to make my report. I suggest you do likewise. I appreciate that Pint came into this saying he wasn't a huge fan of Fordola, but can at least empathize and appreciate how this arc is really difficult for her. I appreciate that you see my opinion change, because very often I'll say something like that at like the start of a stream, and then over the 3 hours of that stream, like the course of which changes my opinion. And I like to think I'm very obvious about being like, oh, that's really interesting, I care, I'm very invested now. But people are still like, I can't believe Pint hates that thing. It's like, oh well, I did say it, but I'm a fluid changing river of a person. And yeah, I think I'm a little bit more like Fordola pilled than I was. She's kind of cool. She's got some depth to her, besides just being angsty. Welcome back. Fordola's already given her account, and I'd like to hear yours too.
Sloppy.
You're tattle. Thanks for gifted, man. 51 gifted. You're crazy little guy.
So she almost turned into a beast herself. We'll have to take that into consideration before sending her to the field again. As far as the events of the Alagana are concerned, the two of you did well. Despite the appearance of several beasts, you're able to prevent any further casualties. However, this serves to confirm that those with the connections to the Crania Lupi should be considered a risk of turning. Over the many years, many of them have drifted away from the larger settlements and have been living in secret. Others made their way to Uldar as refugees, including some individuals of interest. As such, we'll be working closely with the Immortal Flames to locate and offer support to those refugees in particular. In fact, I plan to make this journey there for an audience with the Sultana, once my preparations are complete. Perhaps you might accompany me. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you.
Yes. Is Pint just doing the roller coaster? Yeah, I'm just doing the healer one for today. But I'll probably do the other ones. Post End Walker. You know what, actually? I think this is a good example. The way I'm doing the MSQ and side content, and how I do like a bit of MSQ and then I do a bit of side content, I think I'm gonna replace the MSQ in my streaming schedule with like something else that I am like, I will figure it out, and it will be something else that MSQ enjoyers probably also enjoy, but like the time slot of side content also stays the same. You know what I mean? So like, it's almost like me doing side content is like a different program, and it's gonna stay the same. That's the same schedule. Raiding could be it. I feel like that there's gonna be a chunk of raiding in there. It's probably gonna be a mix of things. I don't think I can replace all of MSQ with one thing. A bit of raiding, like almost certainly. I'm probably gonna do like some. I might do some React Andying. But I'll try and keep it tasteful on that front, because what am I gonna do? Browse through Reddit every stream? Crafting, yes, I'll be doing the crafting streams. People are gonna love those. People have just been asking me to craft the whole time. I have hair in my eye. I know it makes me look prettier if I do that, so that's why I have the hair in my eye. So yeah, that's my idea. That's my plan. I've been reflecting on it because I think I took it a bit too like personal. I was too like, I was getting too worked up about Endwalker ending, and I needed to sort of articulate out loud, I think, and have it like put out there what my plan is, rather than me just saying it to myself over and over in my head. If I say it out loud, it like becomes reality. It becomes real. Pint, you'd probably look good with a layered wolf cut. Yeah, I'll probably get one of those on stream. Yeah. Yo, Scott, thanks for the tier 1, man. Pint Asmongold 2.0. No thanks. I would like to keep my hair. Lol. Bald joke. Teehee. Funny. Here to see Commander Alden, I take it. Right this way, please. Alright. A request for an audience with the Sultan has been accepted, but before we depart, I'll share what we've learned since we last spoke. Oh my god, the blasphemy continues to elude us, all while driving others to come to spare in turn, even with Alamigan and Uldar forces searching for signs of the beast. More potential victims have yet to discern a pattern of chaos. Nevertheless, our blasphemy is like others. His behavior is dictated by passions and regrets of the man it once was. Therefore, the information concerning him and the life he led might help track it down before it strikes again. I see. Asmon's got a Zweihander now? Fuck, dude. I need a sword. I need a fucking sword, man. I'd be a better streamer if I had a sword. I'd be funnier if I had a sword. Fuck. We don't want people to shun the families of the schools any more than they currently are, but the fact remains the vast majority of the beasts have been born from them, and they're the ones at the great risk of turning without question. Fordola concerns me too. She came close to transforming once, so I think it might be best if we keep her out of this after all. She deserves a chance to make amends. Can you have a sword on stream? Bro, I better be able to have a sword on stream. Zeppler has a sword? Fuck. Everyone's got a sword. I feel like I'd stream more if I had a sword. I'm inclined to agree with Pint. She was able to resist the transformation and has shown no signs of succumbing since then. If she wants to do her part, I say we let her. I'm not swordless, chat. Fuck you. You're swordless. You got no trebuchets. If only I could go in her stead. Arnvold, don't turn, bro. Actually, I was hoping you would come with us to meet the Sultana. I believe she would benefit greatly from your understanding of... Okay, I thought my G-Shade was not the light one. How's this my light G-Shade? Is that real? Holy fucking shit. Imagine how dark this could be. This can't be... That can't be right, dude. This has got to be broken. Oh, it... Okay. I believe she would greatly benefit from your understanding of the struggles our people face. You gain the experience too. While she's not the sort to brandish the sword and charge into battle, you'll discover she's a champion of her own arena, brave as any warrior. Sultana is a type of raisin. That is true. I had like an arc like a year ago where I was eating raisins a lot because they were sultanas, and I was like, oh, that's like the Nanamo. Oh my god. I doubt she'd have much to learn from the likes of me, but it would be an honor to make her acquaintance. Be careful showing mods on stream. That wasn't a mod. It's actually it's a joke I've been running. It's actually a stream overlay, so it actually wasn't a mod. I just stream overlay is a funny joke I've been doing. Arvel and I will go ahead and wait for you at the hosting strip. We'll see you soon, Anon. Is that a Final Fantasy reference in fucking Tesco, bro? What sword would suit Pint the best? A rapier, a cutlass, a claymore, broadsword, short sword. Well, YouTube, the rapier is by far winning, and I also agree with that. I think that is true and real and factual and real and based. And it's like red pills. Okay. Okay, actually, I was gonna ask... I'll ask it anyway, but be careful. Temper yourselves. I was gonna ask, what the fuck red pill even means? It's just a word I hear people say. God, I love the old Dawn Night theme. It's beautiful. It's from the Matrix. Oh, it's known as Matrix. It's made up what's from the Matrix. I wish those guys weren't so cringe that I could like pretend to be them and it be funny. But they're like so cringe that I can't even like do a joke mocking them because it's still cringe. Like I can't even like make fun of them by saying this like cringe stuff because they are that cringe. It's insane. Master Papa Sean was just telling us that, oh my god, Papa Sean, bro, it's been like fucking forever. I remember him. Out of all the NPCs that I could possibly remember, it's the first guy from the game. Master Papa Sean was telling us that Nanamo, or should I say Lady Lilira, has gone on another one of her jaunts about the city. Though it's not my place to question her Grace's judgment, I do wish she had consulted me before running off on her own. Perhaps I'm overthinking it, but it's unlike her to keep guests waiting. It's like how I started, man. And if I may say so, sir, with the blasphemies appearing out throughout the land, it's a dangerous time to go out for a stroll. I suspect that might be the very reason. She wishes to see for herself how the citizens fare in these trying times.
Even so, it's downright reckless. We'll find her, though.
Oh, red pill means to see the truth in the world. Blue pill's conformed to live in ignorance. I see. So it's like the political, like, wake up, see the truth of the world, bro. No, I couldn't possibly allow such esteemed guests to...
Come now. We might be here on official business, but we're old friends. And as you may remember, I have a knack for tracking down errant sultanas.
Some might say that knack is rather charitable. I should be glad of the assistance. I'll take a look around here. Quizzing the locals will give me opportunities to learn of the recent going-ons in Uldar too.
Well then, there's no time like the present. Fear them not. With me on the case, this will be over before you know it. Poggers.
Oh, I have to find Nanamo now. Very well. Where do I go? Right here. I can get there. No problem. Larables can only be found when they want to be found. Ain't that the truth, my friends?
Don't worry. I'll track down the Sultana.
Nanamo, come back with us. That wig ain't fooling me. Oh. Raban. Hey. It's been some time since I combed these streets of the young Lillera. As a matter of fact, Papashan and I would compete to see which one of us could find her first. As I recall, most of the contest ended in my favor. The trick, you see, is to look past the disguise and pay attention to the gestures and mannerisms. The tiniest movement that might give her away. Come, I'll show you how it's done. Follow Raban's lead and try not to fall behind. I just sniff out my targets.
She's fond of perusing the stalls there.
You! You're now, alright, okay. Might be a bit tall. Alright. You! Oh, okay, not you, okay. It's me, Nanamo. Oh, okay. I'm getting it, Raban. Very funny, Raban. She's a potato. What if she's been abducted? What do you mean? She's right here. She's right there, Raban. She's right there. I feel like I'm missing him. Hey, Pint, do you want to do the Valentine's quest with me? I do. I need to do it. And whoever I queue into it with, I fucking riz them up. I need to riz them up so goddamn hard. Oh,
that's odd. I've tried all her usual haunts, so unless she's hiding inside a barrel or something equally nonsensical, she must be elsewhere. Gods, why did she choose now of all time to run off? What if she's been abducted or run afoul of a beast?
There's no need to assume the worst.
You're right, I know, but it's hard not to worry. Where could she be? Come to think of it, Papashan had said... Something Papashan said caught my ear. He thought Nanamo went on this excursion because of the emergence of the blasphemies and the beasts, to better understand how our people were coping with the situation. If so, she'd be driven to seek out the most desperate and destitute. Pearl Lane, then. Might I ask you to lead the way? I'll admit, my ability to track a missing person may have dulled somewhat.
Well, come on, man. I've been plagued by pickpockets and the like. I'll watch your back, so go ahead. Dude, you're a fucking bull of Alamigo. I don't think we're gonna have a single goddamn problem. I think we're gonna be just fine. Is Pint pulling a stalling way? No, Pint's pulling a taking his time and enjoying the game at his own pace way. Hee. What's up, Raban?
Well, I might not be immediately obvious. Conditions here have improved considerably as of late. Grace continues to support
the rebuilding efforts in Garabanium, which has led to the creation of jobs for many of the locals, both here and on the other side of Baelsar's wall. Wow, what a PogChamp leader. Probably the best leader, dare I say. The sniffing way. Stop and smell the roses way. That's what I was saying. In every society, there are haves and have-nots, and seldom is the divide more sorely felt than here in Eldar. Many of the young and able-bodied work for Lolorito as guards, though he earns more in an afternoon than most will in a lifetime. Yeah. Just like me, as a streamer and YouTuber, you know. Just make so much money, you know what I mean? Yeah, for my fucking one video a year, I'm just so much... how it is. Maybe I should do the Valentine's Day quest this stream, though. Or maybe I'll, like, tack it on to an MSQ stream. Nada! Lady Lilira.
Rabban, whatever are you doing here?
She's more pop British than that.
And Pint too. Well, I'm glad to see the both of you. Our meeting is not yet due to commence for several bells. What is the meaning of this?
We were worried, and with good reason. These are far too dangerous times to be roaming out about alone, Your Grace.
Some things never change, but I assure you, I'm quite capable of looking after myself in my own city of all places. More importantly, I wish to observe firsthand how the people have been faring as of late, and that I might be better prepared to participate in our discussion later. But I have finished, and you will be comforted to hear.
Then pray allow us to escort you to more amendable surroundings. Would you care to ride on my shoulder?
Certainly not. I have attracted more than enough attention. I can look after myself, you know. I've had enough of this Rabban.
Dude, can we fucking elect Alice as a new Sultana? And then Nanamo can become like... can come on adventures and stuff with us. You can join the Scions. Yo, Rabban, if you're still offering that shoulder ride, though, I'm fucking down. Like, kind of always wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Dude, if they add a Lalafell carry emote, that'd be crazy. Oh, there she is. There she is.
I thank you all for making the journey here during these difficult times. And it is my pleasure to properly make your acquaintance. On behalf of the people of Eorzea, allow me to express my sincerest gratitude for your continued dedication to our cause.
With respect, Your Grace, I'm just a soldier. Was a soldier. You know, before...
Still, I say, Commander Alden would not make such a distinction, and neither will I. Yet you serve your people and have provided solace to many of Alamigo's most vulnerable. If we are to deal with this threat, then we must forearm ourselves with knowledge. I understand you have come bearing information regarding the blasphemy and its victims.
We have indeed.
Just import all the two-person TF2 emotes. That would be poggers. They should do those. Not that, like, I know anything about this or anything. But it surprises me people don't, like, port TF2 emotes into games more. You know what I mean?
Hence the need to locate families of Crania who have fled to Thanalan. There is no end to the struggles faced
by the Alamigan refugees, and those who pledged alliance to me and the Empire are no exception.
the rest assured that the imperative of their past will all be treated with an even hand. All will be afforded such aid as I am able to provide.
Maybe the skeletons are too exaggerated. Maybe that's the case.
Magnanimous as always, Your Grace.
If I might be so bold, have a question. What do you have in mind for those most at risk undergoing the change?
I believe there is but one recourse. Earnest and open dialogue.
Dude, I thought the song was going to be this one. Because, like, the fucking... like, the drum roll.
While some are born into unimaginable wealth, others suffer great hardship and oppression. The circumstances of our birth are beyond our control. Our fates subject to the whims of the gods, some would argue.
Dude, what a nice song. Oh, is this Revolutions? It is. I love it.
I once thought myself a prisoner of my fate, a figurehead, helpless to watch on as my people starved, a powerless puppet. I wanted nothing more than to cast it all aside, to free us all, but failed for my naivety, and then was afforded a second chance for my privilege. The world is unfair, terribly so, but we have the power to push back against inequalities and injustices, if not overcome them on blessed occasions, to love our neighbour and share in life's bounties, to open our hearts and come together as one.
True words were never spoken.
For real, for real. But without the support of my people, such words were naught but vain platitudes. Thankfully, my recent attempts to make inroads with the monetarists have met with some success. Despite differing views on many subjects, we yet strive to find common ground.
Common ground. We've been pouring all our efforts into aiding the families of Crania Lupi, and while it seemed to help to some degree, some have still succumbed and turned. Of course, they're not the only ones in danger. Alamegans everywhere, whether they sided with the Empire, fought for the Resistance, or were caught in the middle, they all suffered. They all wake up at night. They all wake up and in the night at times, haunted by memories of death and despair. So true, Umfies. We know what could happen if those feelings are left to fester.
A family tour. Sorry, I was just singing my song. The legacy of the imperial occupation will not soon be forgotten, but rather than seek to forget, mayhap it is necessary to remember, to acknowledge and accept the truth of it, that they may properly mourn those they have lost and those they can yet save.
Aye. A remembrance. Revolutions does not get enough respect. Everyone's all fucking Dragon Song. Oh my god. Tomorrow and tomorrow. Oh my god. Tomorrow and tomorrow is so good. Eternal Winds. Wow. Oh my god. Footfalls. Holy shit. But fucking Revolution's really good. I like it. It's very good. I propose we hold a ceremonial memorial for those who died during the war. Everyone, no matter who they were or what they did, let them be loved, let them be hated, but above all, let them be remembered. And in remembering the dead, in their honor and their sin, we, the living of Alamigo, may yet find a sliver of common ground. It's a noble statement.
but bringing together people who have reason to distrust one another and risk inflaming tensions could be a recipe for disaster. Then again, we can't keep ignoring them. They're married in the room and do nothing to address the situation. As long as we leave it to the individuals to decide whether or not to attend the ceremony, I think it's worth a try. Organising an event of this scale will require a great deal of effort, so I offer my full support. Once you know what's needed, come to me, and we'll put the plan to action.
I bet Fordola's going to be there, isn't she? She's going to be on it.
Obviously, some will balk at the idea, which is perfectly understandable, so I'll be listening to their opinions as well. After all, we want the ceremony to be something that brings Alamegans together.
Eternal cheated by being Final Fantasy III nostalgia. That is true. But also, no one played any Final Fantasy games before this one. People played 7 and this one, and it's actually funny because Square Enix Final Fantasy 1 was very successful, and then they made 6 other games that nobody played, and then they made another game that's successful, and then they made 7 more games that no one played, and then they released 14, and then everyone played that one. 9 is good. Honestly, I think there's other FF games I could probably enjoy, and I will try them probably. I don't mean to come for their throats so goddamn hard, but he's cooking actual war crimes right now for Dola's influence. No, yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of them are pretty good, but I think some of them aren't. I feel like Final Fantasy is a series that like you can't always rely on, but definitely has its bangers. And I don't know what those bangers are. I know 14's one of them. I don't know what the other ones are, but it's kind of a minefield out there. Deadass, you know the game that almost bankrupted the company? This one. This game. Anyway, I was thinking, Your Grace, if I might ask about your approach to, well, talking to people, winning them over. As you can tell, I'm no politician, so I'd be grateful for any advice you can share with me.
Why, I would be delighted to. As a matter of fact, I have a number of matters I wish to discuss with you.
And on that note, I suggest you and I return to Alamigo.
They're so different, it's kind of hard to be definitive these days. Yeah, I feel like, you know, they're all called Final Fantasy, but they are truly very different games. They're in, like, different worlds. It's just, like, primals exist in all of them. They are very different. They're not even really in the same universe. Alright, let me fucking not be in light mode for much longer, please. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Very poggers. Very nice. Very pog-chow. Stranger of Paradise can apparently be very fun, but also can be very tough. You know what I think it is? Like, I haven't played much of any other Final Fantasy games, and I've seen people play some, and I played like a bit of Crisis Core, which I know isn't really the best example, for like 4 other FF games. But I find a lot of them feel very fillery, more so than other games, to the point where it feels like it usually gives me a plot hook that I'm interested in, and then a lot of stuff that I'm not interested in to get to the next plot hook, the next part of the plot that I do care about. Whereas this game gives me things that I care about, and then builds on those things that I care about, and then gives it a resolution, and then gives me something else to care about. You know what I mean? Most of them could stand to be 10% shorter. Yeah, I find it's usually a problem at the start of the games too, which is probably like... And this game does have slow starts too. I gotta give it that.
I knew our involved would make a good impression, but he's outdone himself. Not only has he found a new avenue in life to explore, he's taken to it with a considerable album. While his proposed memorial ceremony is bound to have its detractors, I have faith that many will come round. Not all, but enough, I pray. For our part, we must stand at the ready for whatever may occur. I shall send word if there are any developments.
Oh, so that was just like a good one. That was a good episode. Good quest. Nice. Well. There you are, Pint. Commander Alden has asked me to convey you the following information. At present, we are looking into the reports of missing relatives from Crania Lupi. With the cooperation of the Silver Griffins, we are currently searching for any clues as to their whereabouts. Thanks to the concerns of concerted efforts of Ragfried and the others, the general public has been willing to cooperate with our investigation. Though many still harbour feelings of distrust for the collaborators and their kin, they've grown more receptive to our cause on the whole. Arnvold's been making steady progress in preparing for the memorial ceremony. He plans to host a meeting between the various community leaders to go over the finer details. In fact, he was wondering whether you could assist in delivering the invitations, if you can spare the time. You should be able to find him in the merchant district. Anyway, that's all for now. Okay. Blasphemy Hunter. Can you have a name? I feel like the guy who gives me quests. Can you exist? Oh, I imagined it. This is a Frey situation all over again, isn't it? Whoa. I spin when I holy? Whoa. Look at me. I'm fancy with it. Never noticed that. First name Blasphemy, last name Hunter. Ah, oh, that's right. I'm sorry. It must be an Alamiga name. Hold on, let me BGM again. I accidentally turned it back up, but I don't like it. What? You wouldn't want me to mess up that pretty face now, would you? Is this an emote I can have? God damn, look at him go. Gentlemen. Alright. Thanks for coming. It should be no surprise that planning a memorial ceremony for our whole bloody nation would keep a man busy. But by Railgar, this is something else. The hardest part's been gathering the information on those who died in the war, especially when it comes to the skulls and other conscripts. They're the ones we need to treat most carefully. If we don't acknowledge the crimes of our kin and all their painful truth, then we do a disservice to their victims, living and dead. But if we let people paint them as monsters who did monstrous things we believe we would never do, and we perpetuate a different but no less dangerous lie. As for preparing for the event itself, I'll be holding a meeting with the members from each of the segments around Girabania. I sent invitations to most of them already, but I was hoping you'd help me with the last two. There's Miraznon in the Appearing Stones, and Sarisha in Varinelia. I'll give you one for each. Okay, Pog. It took them 2 expansions to give us the Taro's Hum. Wait, that's actually, yeah. I never even realized that's where she does that. That's her thing. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they refused, considering how their people suffered at the hands of the skulls. But I hope we remind them that deep down, we're all just people trying to survive, to protect our loved ones. That we may drive the Empire from our lands, but as long as we hold fast to the grudges born of their attempts to divide us and set us against one another, we'll never be free of their legacy of cruelty. With that in mind, I've included an account of my experiences with the Silver Griffins and the people I've met. Victims, collaborators, their friends and their families, men and women who lived through it all, survivors. Even if they refuse to join the ceremony, at least they will know, and hopefully understand, our reasons for holding the event. Granted, I've not had much practice in writing important letters, but I think they'll get the message. You being one to deliver them will make a world of difference, I'm sure. Take care, won't you? You know, during that time when I fucking just blacked out just now and read the text and didn't internalize a single word of it because Lamau XD, I realized I was thinking about Fordola, and I've realized that I think a reason why I didn't like Fordola is because Fordola was mean to my friends, and that's no way for me. No way. I won't let that fly. But when she's mean to me, I can sort of look past it and be like, what's going on, Fordola? How's it going? It's because she's hotter than me? I don't think, oh, she's hot than me, but she's attractive. She's an attractive lady. Greetings, friend. It's been too long since we last spoke. What brings you to my village? I don't know. I read all the text word for word. I don't remember any of it. So the rumors are true. I did not read this letter in full. I need not read this letter in full to know its contents. I understand that Ragenfried's volunteers are working to support the families of those who lost the war. But few will deny, which few will deny as a worthy cause, but to include the relatives of the Crania Lupi. Oh, it's the memorial. That's right. The skulls watched the Empire slay us in our thousands, and still they turned their cloaks and fought for our oppressors. I knew I'd ask us to mourn the deaths of these curs alongside their victims. I only ask that you read the rest of the letter. She's way out of my league. No, she's not. She'd like me. She'd like me a lot. To dismiss it out of hand would be discourteous. Very well. Don't forget that time Fordola looked into my past and wondered how the fuck I was still standing. I'm like an inspiration. You know, she'd be mean to you and you'd enjoy it. That's what I'm saying, bro. Actually, I don't know. Fordola's like really mean. I don't know. I don't know if I want her like killing my family and shit. You know what I mean? Family. Familia es todo. As Noon, my tribe is my family, and I know all too well the responsibility that brings, and I would do anything to protect them. Anything. Loyalty, pride, conscience, my very soul. All are meaningless if I cannot ensure the safety of those I love. I suspect some skulls have been faced with the self-same choice, but to see how their kin suffered, I cannot say I do not understand, though I wish that I did not. Their crimes will never be forgiven. They cannot be. But I, and any others who are willing, can offer our prayers for these tortured souls and men they could have been. That's a good way to look at it. Men they could have been. I accept the invitation, not on behalf of the MB tribe. M tribe? Where am I, man? But as the Umreznun, though I will put the question to my people, that they may decide for themselves. I'm also eager to make the acquaintance of the person who wrote this letter. He is not wont to turn a blind eye to the bitter truth, painful though it is to confront. The meeting will be a perfect opportunity to take his measure. This is actually really nice. It sort of like wraps up a lot of the loose ends of the game, the like whole fucking game. Alright, let's see. Add another guy to meet. I actually fuck with that. Although I mean, I'm a little nervous about the Far East one because I kind of assumed that we would like do more Far East stuff relatively soon, like in the MSQ. Like I thought like going back to that continent would be like the next phase. And the fact that they're wrapping up maybe some Far East stuff makes me nervous that it won't exist anymore. Each role quest is an epilogue to an unresolved part of the game's past. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. I imagine that means Ishgard is Emmerich. You know what? I think okay. In terms of like the side content parts of my streams, I think the ones I have heavy prio on is I would like to do the role quests because they do seem pretty cool. Obviously the Alliance raid, obviously the raid, probably Void Ark, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie, I tend to like skipping Alliance raids. I like to do the raids. The raids themselves are very fun, but the stories, I skipped Nier and I skipped Ivalice, and I'm kind of glad I did, because I didn't play Nier or Final Fantasy Tactics, so both of those were very confusing and very long. But yeah, so I think role quests, the Hildebrand quest line, and the new raid, the new Alliance raid. I think you would like the characters in Void Ark at least. It's mostly about length as well. But yeah, Void Ark is a lot more rooted, so I kind of want to give it. That's why I'm even like considering giving it a chance. The crossover Alliance raids just. Ooh. I definitely won't skip the Endwalker one. I think the Endwalker one's more modern, so it doesn't suffer from a lot of the older problems they would face, right?
Welcome, and to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
I'm here to summon your primal. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I switch sides.
Then it is as suspected. There have been rumors such as a ceremony that would take place. Although you have traveled far to make this invitation, I must decline. We cannot mourn the loss of the fallen if the Crania Lupi are to be accounted among them. Like the
Kalyana,
they chose to aid the Guardian oppressors, killing and bleeding for those who would pillage our lands. Cowards and traitors all. And are we to assume the Kilana who died fighting for the Empire will be honored as well? If so, that is more than reason for us to refuse.
Fellas, is it weird to have snake girls working in your private residence? Snake girls are very underrated. The Ivalice raids were very good mechanic. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I fucking love doing Alliance raids. Like, I had a really, really fun time when I did Nier and Ivalice. I really like those pieces of content. But I also think I made the right decision by skipping a lot of the dialogue and story. Especially the Nier one, to be honest. Ivalice, I think I could have enjoyed a bit more, but by the time the Nier raids were done, I was like, I'm glad I didn't look at any of that story. Because I still, like, I got, like, little nuggets, you know what I mean? Fucking Tattle with the gifted PogChamp. But mechanically, doing Alliance raids is really fun. I really like doing them. And honestly, I think that's the thing I've disliked the most about doing them off stream, and that's why I want to do Void Ark. So I want to do the experience of doing one on stream. It's just a shame they're so long. I think I just need to hunker down and do it at some point. I think it'll be a lot easier when when I don't have the MSQ to be doing, because I won't be as fucking hellbent. Like when I have to stack up like reading fucking Void Ark. Or maybe Void Ark's not bad, right? I haven't done it, and it probably isn't bad. I shouldn't go into it assuming that. But like in my mind, like doing the Nier raid stories or the MSQ is kind of an easy decision, right? I think you get Void Ark done in one session. Maybe not. Maybe not one. Maybe a couple. I can't get like a raid done in one session. It's definitely not as bad as Ivalice on Nier in that regard. Okay. Oh, it's shorter too. I'll look into it, but there's still gonna be a while. I've still got to finish Endwalker. I've still got to raid. I've got all the new stuff. I know I said I'd do Void Ark pretty soon, but I think I'd rather just finish Endwalker and do all that stuff first, because I'm goosing. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, Gregor, what's poppin', man? I see you around, man. Welcome back, sir. Yeah. You really should do all the trials, raids, normal and alliance, and exploration content. I talked to my friends about that. I know there's like a scene coming up where like the fact that I've done stuff in the past is gonna like matter. But I think I care. I think I've done all the things I like care about enough for me wanting them to show up there. Like Eureka. I like Eureka, so it's pog that's there. But I don't think I like need to see like the 2 lines of Void Arc dialogue, whatever that might be, or like a Void Arc character that shows up. Like that's what I'm assuming that kind of thing is. Pint, you really should do every single piece of content released in the game. Yeah. I mean, I probably will at some point. But alas. This is your right, and no one will say otherwise. I only come to present a letter and ask that you read it in full. I should do all the Shadowbringers role quests. I bought some level boosts, so it accidentally skipped them, so I have to like go back and New Game Plus them. So I will do those, but it is a bit cringe. Do the level 20 yellow quest. There is a point where I just won't do side content. Like I think after I've done every raid, every role quest, every Hildebrand thing, I think I just like, it's not like I'm gonna then go on to like the Heavensward yellow quests. You know what I mean? There is a point where I stop doing those and wait for new shit and just do other stuff with my stream until then, which I think you would all agree with. I think you would not want me to do every single yellow side quest. If you insist. There are some cool yellow quests, but rare. Palace is at solo run. I might do the last 3 floors on stream one day, but that place sucks. I fucking hate Palace. Oh my god.
No one was spared the suffering in the occupation, not even the resistance, not the collaborators, not the families of both. No one. That so many would die in shame and ignominy, having sold their souls only to lose everything is a tragedy and a lesson.
Shadowbringers and Nanamo figured out how to signpost the good side quests by having the first parts of them have Aether Currents attached. That they did do that, didn't they? There's like the Serpents of Ronka. There's the dwarf that's looking for friends, stuff like that. Dude, I've died to floor fucking 190 like 3 times. Not 190, like 190 plus in Palace 3 times. I'm really good at Palace, except for 90 to 200, which sucks. I can do Behemoth, I can do Godfather, I can do everything so easy. It's so easy for me. I just die at the fucking 90 to 200 every time, man. It's so infuriating. I've never DC'd though, I've never done that. 190 to 200 is just unfair. I have only one time I died because of what I would say my fault. I fucking think the other 2 times I died, I just got unlucky. It's like a palm check, bro. It's like, it's a bit of luck and it's a bit of a palm check, and that's it. It's so annoying. Anyway, that's enough of my fucking Palace rant. I hate that goddamn place. I need to do it though for a video at some point. Luckily, I have plenty of time. If they are forgotten, then the lesson of their folly is forgotten. For the sake of this land we call home, I will join you in remembrance and implore my people to do the same. In mourning, we will strengthen our ties with our neighbors as well. By together facing our past, we can build a foundation for a lasting peace and prosperity. It would be my honor to attend the proposed meeting, and I look forward to personally thanking your friend Arnveld for his dedication. I and my peers have much to learn for the example he has set. It's crazy how hard the final floors are considering there's no boss. It's such a fucked up kind of difficulty though, because it's so random. Like, there's no randomness in bosses besides like crits, but that's pretty small. But the fact that I can get like a monster room and an exit, or like four debuffs that I have to cleanse. You know what I mean? But you know, all of Palace is RNG. Is it not? Yeah. Don't talk about Palace in my presence. Don't talk about it. We'll talk about videos. We'll replace Palace talk with video talk. How do you find the fringes? Very poggers. Everyone likes you now. They said that about me. It's rare for me to get such glowing praise, especially from renowned leaders such as Sarisha and Miraz. More importantly, though, they agreed to attend the meeting, and I've got to thank you for that. After all, I imagine it's hard to turn down an invitation when it's hand-delivered by the Warrior of Light herself. Before I get ahead of myself, though, I must remember that this is only the beginning. Bringing everyone together is one thing. Coming to an agreement on an extremely divisive issue is a different kettle of fish entirely, as Her Grace was quick to point out. But as she's taught me, if our cause is just and our arts are true, those of like mind will surely answer to the call. An answer it they have. While there are bound to be differences of opinion, I'm sure there's nothing we can't overcome if we put our minds to it. To that end, I was hoping you could join us. If you've fucking got time to spare, mate, there are still a few loose ends in Ragnfrid I need to tie up beforehand. So we'll meet you in the palace as soon as we can. Just having you there will make a world of difference.
Yeah.
Dude, alright, I want to talk about videos, man. I have been fucking owning with this last video. I've been working so good. Not gonna lie, it's gonna take a while for this one to come out. It's already been like a few months. That is because I'm doing merch. It is because I've spent like weeks designing merch pieces, throwing them out, talking to artists, talking to photographers, talking to website people. Like, it is a big undertaking. I would say that making merch is comparable to making a video with the amount of fucking work that goes into it. So I think that's why this next video is going to take like a little longer, but I'm making it still pretty quickly anyway. It's probably going to take about 4 months in total, I think, to make the next video. 4 months is how long it will have taken me to make it. Maybe 4.5. And it's like a 20-minute video, and I think it's the best video I've ever made. So in 4 months, I make merch and my best video ever, maybe. Not sure. I think so. And that's way better than 7 months for one video and no merch. You know? I think I'm getting the fucking hang of it, dude. I truly believe it. I have 7 videos in the pipeline. 7. I have 7 videos ready. I have 7 video ideas, which is big for me. It's big for a man who uploads infrequently. Yeah, no, it's good. What general subject of the video will be? Speedrunning. It'll be about speedrunning in Final Fantasy. Teehee. But yeah, like the thing is like I'm so excited because after the merch is just out and done, I can make any video I want in like 2 months, maybe 2.5. But like you know, Pog fucking champ, dude. Let's go. Here for a meeting, yes. What do you think, YouTube VOD watchers? Comment about that. I want to hear your take on how good I am with working lately. It only took me like 3 years of content creating, but now I think I figured it out. I think I know how to do it. I think I figured out how to live life and not get overwhelmed and how to have a good creative workflow and a healthy work-life balance. I think I've finally done it, dude. Which is crazy, because I think even as far back as like Shadowbringers, you can see me not know what the fuck to do about life, and now I do. It's so pog. Here for a meeting, yes. Just goes to show, man. You can figure shit out in life. You can figure it out. I want 1 million subscribers. It's gonna happen. Huge W. So while we all agree upon the importance of the ceremony, we recognize that the inclusion of the Crania Lupi will be distressing for many. I too lost families at their hands, and I would never ask for others to forgive and forget. But for all their crimes, they were Alamegans just like us. None made the decision to side with Garlemald lightly. They had a choice, and they chose to betray us. I remember her, the sad Femra. Who among us have not made difficult choices for kith and kin? And do not forget that Fordola chose to stand between us and a primal.
And what does that have to do with it?
And it was all thanks to the wisdom of Vinar. That's true. That is why I figured out how to make videos. It was Vinar.
Brothers and sisters, arguing will avail us naught. The fate of Alamego rests on my shoulders and yours. On those of every man, woman, and child that calls these lands home. To uphold our honor, to strive for prosperity, to protect our loved ones. We all know the weight of these responsibilities. 'Twas the self-same weight that drove many of our people to serve our oppressors, misguided as it was. And though they chose different, unconscionable paths, in the end, we all want the same thing, to deliver our families from persecution, that they might live to see one more day, because another day in shame and self-same hatred was better than none at all. The regretful dead that are survived by their despair, a despair which threatens to drag us all into an abyss from where there is no escape. Know that it surely will if we welcome it into our hearts, out of disdain for those we cannot forgive. But we Alamegans are not so easily defeated. We will stand united and conquer this menace.
Raban Savage. Pint VA channel when? I feel like that's one of the things I'll like figure out how to VA for real when I'm like 25. I got a few years before I hit my stride. Every Alamegan who fought and died did so in the hopes that one day we'd be free. And we are free. We are free. By the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters, we are free. For the blood of our fallen brothers. Free to lock away the pain and pretend it has no power over us until it festers and takes us in our beds. And free to lay it bare, let it breathe, to acknowledge and mourn our people at their best and their worst. The past is ours to bear, all of it, for ourselves and for future generations, so that they needn't suffer like we did. This is actually a really cool bit about Alamegan culture, because it's very similar to Northern England culture, where it's very like, ooh, and I like that part of that culture is usually being, you know, very like masculine and not letting the fucking bad feelings in, but like to address it and air it out in a way that is still kind of loyal to the way that they would do. It's a healthy way of processing what's happened to them as a nation, while also being very in character for how they did. It's very cool, very nice, very pog.
Let us make Alamego a nation where no man is left behind, where he can make all the wrong choices and still be afforded the chance to make a right one.
As opposed to Charlian. Yes, indeed.
Good on you.
Dude, my white mage is drippy as fuck. I kind of like having a black white mage glam. It's very, very nice. MSQ where? Probably next week. Got some stuff over the weekend, but pretty soon we'll get back to some MS Questy, don't you worry, King.
That went better than any of us could have hoped. You have my gratitude.
For your part in the proceedings, we both know who the real hero of the day was. This was all Arnveld's idea, and it was his words that finally won over the naysayers. Now that we have the community of leaders on our sides, we should have an easier time convincing the rest of the citizenry. Of course, holding the ceremony is by no means our final objective. No matter what we say, some will refuse to attend. It is my hope, however, that we will still serve to provide a measure of closure for all, and an ease to the plight of the vulnerable and ostracized. Speaking of which, you will recall the incident with Fordola in Alagana. The young girl she saved and her mother wished to thank her personally. Considering what happened last time, though, I have reservations. It would be a valuable opportunity to present a former skull in a more positive light. On the other hand, I don't need to tell you how unpredictable she can be. And that's before taking her echo into consideration. But that's a conversation for another day. Go and get some rest, you've earned it. Yeah, I feel like it's not a good idea to take Fordola. I don't want to call her unhinged. But I'm gonna. She's kind of unhinged. Loose cannon of a I do hope for the best for her, but yeah, I don't think we should do that. I think we should give her some grounds, but maybe not that much. It's something terrible has happened. What is it, Mrs. Hunter? It's Fordola. She's escaped. Oh no, that is terrible. She was accompanying a squadron out on a training exercise. One moment she was there, the next she was gone. I didn't think much of it at the time, but she's been acting strangely ever since she went to meet with that mother and child. You know, the ones who wanted to thank her for saving the girl's life. When I told Commander Alden about it, he went charging off to Alagana to ask them if they have any idea where Fordola might be. I thought about going after him, but when I heard you were headed this way, I reckoned I'd better send you in my stead. Godspeed, Pint. Amen. I'm better than you. They shouldn't have hired Yotsu as god for Fordola. Dude, can we have fucking Yotsu back? If there's any character I want them to bring back from the dead, it's Tsuyu, man. God damn, what a good arc. I feel like people Stormblood bad a lot, but god damn, that was a good arc. That was really pog. When she's like, when it's like and then she's like wham, and then it's like blum, 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 blum. And then it's like like so good, dude. Holy shit. They don't do that like music thing anymore. They don't do like the split music. It's so poggers. What's that? What's that, chat? You want it to be lighter? Let me just change my OBS overlay to make it lighter and not anything to do with the game files. Wow, poggers. It's crazy. It's OBS I'm changing. It's OBS, guys. Fine, I wasn't expecting to see you here. You heard what's happened then. Just as Fordola was beginning to... Oh, hold on, I gotta pull out my cool chat. There it is. Just as Fordola was beginning to earn our trust, she's given us the slip. As you may know, she wears a choker enchanted to prevent exactly that. If I were to give the order, she would be dead within moments, and she knows that. She took the risk anyway. So I have to believe she has a good reason. That's what we're looking into right now. We're hoping Chlorella and the young Lyle here could shed some light on the matter. We'd like to ask you about the conversation with Fordola, if we may.
Yes, of course. I know she's a butcher, or at least was.
Or was, at least.
But it didn't seem right to go without thanking her, and that's why I requested the meeting, to express my gratitude and my apologies. She was quiet at first, just stood there as he spoke, as if she weren't even listening, and then I mentioned the blasphemy, and she looked at Lyle, and all of a sudden clutched her own head and cried out in agony.
Uh-oh. The echo. Can you remember what we were thinking about at the time?
A man. The one I saw in the city. What? Who?
Did he have something to do with all those people panicking? Oh, did the kids see the first guy transform? The last extreme of Shadowbringers had split music. That is true. Hades, I believe. Or, I guess, Did Seed of Sacrifice have split music? I don't remember that. I remember it just being the same one the whole time. Bro, I gotta... My chat, go up, please. Uppies! Uppies! There we go. I think he did. When I was waiting for you, I saw him. He was all by himself. Bro, I'm slouching so goddamn bad. How do I stop that, man? I'm such a slouch Andy. Whoa. Oh my god. Posture isn't real, dude. I don't know how anyone ever does it.
He looked so poorly, so I asked if he was alright, and he said yes. He had a nice smile.
I need to move my monitor up.
He got up and started walking, but then...
Then what?
He was shouting and screaming. I was so frightened. I didn't want to talk about it, not even to Mum. I wish you'd said something sooner. I'm sorry, Poppet. This is all my fault for leaving you on your own.
Man who turned into a blasphemy, I'd wager. The girl saw him, which means Fordola has seen him now, too.
There was one other thing. When Fordola was having her funny turn, she said something. Charlie? No. Charlotte? I think... Yes, that was it.
Uh-oh. So she knows him. No, I can't say it does. But if he has anything to do with the skulls, the Silver Griffin should have some information on him. We'd have we'd best have a word with Reagan-Fried.
Then, yes, we will.
Oh, yes, we will. Oh, yes, we will. You've both been very helpful, so I'd like to thank you for being so kind to Fordola. She might not have said it, but I'm sure it meant a lot to her. There we go. God damn, my back's hurting, bro. It's because I sit like a stupid person all the fucking time. I have a couple more things I'd like to ask, so I'll catch up with you later. Alright. God, dude, I want to see the sacrifice again, man. Do they still make him like that? Fuck. Just remove your spine, easy fix. Yes. Fewer bones in my body, the more nimble and agile I become. Charlotte, you say? Yes, that name came up during a recent investigations. As I recall, he served under the Viceroy during the occupation, and his whereabouts is currently unknown. He had an older brother named, fucking... Ansfried, one of Crania Lupi, which would give him a connection to Fordola. Is there anyone who can tell us more about him? Yes, an uncle who we recently helped find employment here in, Alagana. He's actually the one who asked us to take a look for Charlotte. You'll most likely find him working at the Sleeping Stones. As it happens, I was planning on bringing him something to eat. I'll join you there shortly. Dude, saying remove your bones with the Xenos emote goes crazy. He would say that, wouldn't he? See, now my fucking arm... okay. I moved up my chair arm so I can actually rest on them, and now I can't reach my keyboard or my mouse. I think I just need my desk to be taller. I bought some desk risers just for that. For such an occasion. Fuck me, that's so far away. Alright. Hey, it gives me time to fuck with my chair more. Let's go. Maybe the problem is good posture, because I only have my back only hurts when I have good posture. So maybe if I just live life in bad posture, then I have good back for a whole life. Tee. Do you have an adjustable height desk? I do not, but I ordered some. I have them. In fact, literally tomorrow, I'm changing my desk setup like entirely. So I have faith. I have faith. I should be okay. I think a lot of it is a lot of it's height. A lot of it's just fucking like I'm trying to get my like arm rest height perfect now. Standing desk helps. I don't know. I'm not cringe like you. I don't want a standing desk. No. I got a wedge pillow so I can sleep on my back. I should do that. Ooh, I should sleep different. Yeah, it's my sleep. It's not because I'm like a shrimp all day. It's my sleep's fault. I feel like if it was my monitor though, it would help. Like if I'm looking at like the camera right now, but if like my monitor was like here, it was like fucking up at eye level rather than me like looking down at it, then I would like naturally have like a better neck position, and that would fix my posture because I would be like up here more instead of being like this, because I'm automatically like gamer necked down into looking at my monitor. Does that make sense? I don't know if it's like making sense because of my monitor, but yeah, if I was like up here by default, but like right now I have to like look down my nose to look at my monitor if I'm like this, whereas if it's right up here, then it's more natural. Have I considered a boost box on my screen? I just need like, I have monitor arms. I seem to be higher. Can they get much higher? Time will tell. Perhaps I should have asked what he looks like. I'm a Lalafell mixed with a giraffe. Yeah, I'm actually stood up right now. This is my standing desk. Still looking, eh? That's him over there. Is this the brother of the blasphemy, essentially? I would get a standing desk, but I don't like how they look, and that's most of it. I think the rule is that if you sit up straight and look forwards, you should look at the upper edge of your screen. Yeah, I think I could stand for it to be a bit higher in that case. Has he done any more MSQ today? No MSQ today. Next week. We'll get back to the MSQ next week, man. No worries, man. Oh my fucking god, he's hot. What the fuck?
No, of course not. It's good to see you, Ragfried. And who might you be? My word, the Bull of Alamigo and his champion of the Alliance. What brings such esteemed guests to our humble quarry? At ease, my good fellow. We merely wish to ask you about your nephew. Charlotte, you found him? No. No luck then, yet.
Is there anything else you can tell us? Or about his childhood, perhaps?
Wasn't much of one, I'm afraid. Poor boy's life was ruined long before he had any say in the matter. His parents and I swore allegiance to Garlemald to secure ourselves and our kin citizenship. For all the good it did us here, living amongst countrymen who treated us like pariahs. It took its toll on him and his brother. Fuck, what'd he say? It took his toll on his brother. One thing led to another, and Ansfried to be spat on as a traitor by association. One thing led to another, and Ansfried, together with most of his friends, joined the Imperial Army. That's how it happened, you know. The Crania Lupi, Gaius' loyal little pups. Ooh. Do you remember the names of these friends? Yes, they had quite the reputation growing up.
There was Emmeline, Rudolph, and the angry little girl who became the butcher herself, Fordola. They are friends. They know each other. Charlotte was part of that group then too, yes.
Charlotte was part of that group then too, yes. But from what we've heard, he chose not to become a soldier. Wouldn't have lasted a day in training. He knew better than anyone, of course. Not that it seemed to help him feel any less guilty for turning his back on others. He blamed himself for their deaths, not stopping them when he had the chance. For not being strong enough to fight by their side. Maybe save him, maybe not. But he wasn't there, and he wished he could have been. Then one day, he was gone. Wherever he is, I hope he's safe and well.
Did you read the preamble with short stories? I actually didn't. That's an interesting idea. So do we. Thank you for the information you shared. Should prove useful. And for you, I bought some food. Why don't you call it a day and go enjoy it with your family? Ah. This version of Charlotte's Web. I don't think it's Charlotte's Web. I think it's a different kind of Charlotte. Okay. Let them have their peace for now. Back to Alagana. It's really hard to do varied voices when everyone is an old man from Alamigo. They're all the same. Alright, let's see. Speak with Rabon again. That we will. I should pick out some of the really good short stories and send them to you. It's okay. It's stuff like that that's crazy there isn't like content creators for. Like, you would think that like there'd be people who would animate the short stories and that would be like a huge thing. I feel like that's the kind of thing that WoW would do. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. WoW not good though. WoW not good. But not only what...
So, not only was his brother a member of the Skulls, but Charlotte himself was a childhood friend of Fordola's.
I'm told he refused the support of the Silver Griffins as well. He's been trying to make his own way for a while. Oh, for some time now. His brother and his friends died at the Specular Imperator to save Fordola, and the gods only know how he felt about her after that. Or how Fordola felt about Charlotte after seeing Lyle's memory of him transforming into a blasphemy, brother of a man she killed, and a childhood friend besides. She thinks she's responsible for this. That's why she ran to kill the beast. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm worried about her. Maybe Necrit will get into 14 and do that for us? Dude, fucking maybe. You know? Maybe. But you know what? Actually, raising the mic up is a strat. Raising the mic and the monitors would be the play. Wait, what if I moved it up fucking here? Holy shit. I might try that. Fordola is a survivor and an outcast herself. Exactly the sort of person the Silver Griffins are trying to support. Nope, I hate it. It's going down here again. You see for yourself the sacrifices she's willing to make, and if you can learn to feel sympathy for her, maybe others can too. I think we have enough information for the time being. Let's return to the city and plan our next move. I mean, Necrit does follow me. And if you guys don't know, he's a League of Legends lore Andrew. And he does follow me on Twitter. Maybe I could rizz him up and be like... What about 14 though? Alright. Let's wrap this up and then I can go to bed at before 3 a.m. today, which is good for me. Let's save Fordola, do some stuff. I would like to have done the Valentine stuff on Strum, but I'm kind of tired, so unlucky. Unlucky. I mean, it's only like 20 minutes. Maybe I do it to like start the next MSQ stream. I've assigned a few of my soldiers to assist the Silver Griffin in investigating Charlotte's background. With luck, we'll find him quickly, and then we can prepare for what must come after. But we're
all certain that Charlotte's the one who transformed into a blasphemy, and there's naught that can be done but put him out of his misery. As for Fordola, I put Minago and her troops in charge of tracking her. Once they found her, they'll have my permission to lend whatever support they deem necessary. If it comes to it, I may ask you to join the search. Until such time, I'll take this opportunity to rest. I will. I will rest. There's always next room. There is always next room, indeed. Alright, Gift of Mercy. Let's see. Thank goodness you're here. Commander Alden needs you right away. Follow me. I like you, Blasphemy Hunter. You're a cute Makote, man. I'm growing attached to this unnamed character. I'm insane. Denying his content just because of a silly little thing called being tired. That I am. Keep it contained until I arrive, but do not engage if you can help it. Understood? That was Minago. It was her unit that found Fordola. Or rather, she has found them. In fact, I have Fordola on the search party's link pile. She wants a word with you. Oh, she's alive? I thought she'd turned. I thought that's what Arnveld meant.
This is urgent, so be quiet and listen. The blasphemy, my friend, is right in front of us. I tracked him down, and when he spotted me, he started heading towards Specula Impintora Hirpith. Look, Pint, I need your help. Charlotte's not. He never wanted to hurt anyone. But this thing he's become is... I can't leave him like this. I've got to stop him, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I'm on my way. I'm on my fucking way. I owe you.
This is Minago. Can you hear me? We've got the blasphemy
Minago, I think you muted yourself.
Ugh, it's on the move. Get ahead of it, but maintain distance. We need to... Fordola, what are you doing? Fordola! Fordola!
There's no time to waste. They need her up.
Yes.
Let's go. You know what? I want some fucking banger music.
Can I get some banger music, Final Fantasy XIV and Walker, right now, please? That's what I'm feeling for this quest. Give me some fucking tunes. Radiata and Aligiri are not that far from Specula and Pitoris. If we let the blasphemy slip through our fingers, it doesn't bear thinking about. While Fordola is determined to slay it by her own hand, we can't allow her recklessness to put the lives of others in jeopardy. The time has come for action. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Give us triumph. Ooh, look at that fucking guy.
Oh my god, oh god. Oopsies.
Hold the line for as long as you can. Commander Alden and Warrior of Light will be here any moment. Stay strong.
My god. Oh my god. He can do that?
I'm going to be Minago's partner one day, so...
You've done well. Leave the rest to us.
Yes, sir. Get the injured to safety.
Oh, you want to be fucking weird with it, huh? You want to be fucking weird about it today?
Coward. Coward. Traitor to them. To everyone.
My headphones died. One sec. I gotta plug them in. Teehee.
I have wireless headphones that have to have a wire in them sometimes.
Teehee. Teehee. Plug in the headphone. There it is. Alright. And I can now hear again. Alright, just the three of us.
Why was I like frozen there? That was weird.
Whoa. Oh, it's the memories. Which one is he? Is he the guy on the left? Oh, he's that guy.
I wish there was another way. So do I, but the fighting's the only thing I'm good at. Makes me wonder how I ended up as such a clever brother. Too clever for my own good, maybe. Just the thought of going into battle, about getting hurt, about having to hurt other people. He's a bleeding heart, our Charlotte. Sooner befriend a fly than shoo it away, much less kill it. I could kill if I wanted to, I could.
But you don't, and there's no shame in that. Leave the soldiering to us, Charlotte. We'll show the Gaulians what we're capable of, get the power and respect we deserve, and then things will change. They will. You'll see.
We found peace for ourselves, and you'll get yours soon enough.
I don't know, I'm not doing her voice. Alright, that'll do. Everyone who's enlisting, meet back here tomorrow. She is always angry. I love her. She's beautiful. I fucking love you. Oh, this is the gunny place with the gun. Or that got shot by the gun, I should say. In the end, what good did I do? They gave everything they had to give, while I hid like a rat waiting for the storm to pass. Coward. Coward. Coward! Okay. Alright, buddy.
Coward. Coward. Better dead. Better forgotten.
It's not your fault, Charlotte. It's not. You didn't do anything wrong. And I'm the coward. The traitor. The butcher. I'll always be the butcher. Don't you dare, Fordola. Oh. You don't get to end it. You don't get to give up. I won't let you. You have a lifetime to make amends and atone, to become everything more than you were. But if you die here, you are everything they say, everything you believe. Is that what you want? Fucking Monago spent facts right now. The collectibles NPC is now becoming very Pogger's champ, and I like them more, and now I will probably do my collectibles more because of it. She's not going anywhere. Oh, shit. You can't just roll up like that, bro. Oh, he's getting pushed. Arneville, why are you here? Oh my god, someone got banned. I wonder why. Was he being mean? Tell me why. Tell me what he did. I'm curious. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. I can't fight by your side, but I can still cheer you on. I've seen your path, Charlotte. How you were left behind while your friends rushed into battle. It's bloody hard, innit? Wanting to do something so desperately with every fibre of your being, knowing that you should be able to. You should, but you can't. So you find a way to support him. Your own way. You did that too, didn't you? You were there for them, even if it didn't feel like it. But you were, Charlotte. You were. And as a friend of mine once said, not all heroes are forged in fires of battle.
The history of Alamingo is written in blood. While we cannot change the past, we can change the future. And for that, we must play our part. All of us.
Guys, the blasphemy. You guys wanna? You too, Fordola. This is like when Gasetsu was holding up the fucking building and Hina was like, and another thing. You've always been a good friend to me, Gasetsu.
Answer it, Element. One day we'll be together again, but not yet. You'd never hurt anyone, Charlotte. It's not who you are. You'll be remembered as the kind soul you always were. Blasphemy, Charlotte. I'm counting on you. I'll heal you. Actually cast glare like a boss. Alright, buddy. Precast glare in the dark.
As one!
As one.
Okay, I tried to mouse over macro on Raban. Didn't work. I just did it on myself again. Poggers. Okay, it's fine. It's nothing. Oh, it's the Stormblood song! Oh my god, guys! It's from Stormblood. Lightning aspects Lather. Keep away from it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, look at this. I can do this. I should have used my lilies on Raban, but I didn't. I'm a bad little light mage. I'm a bad little light mage. Not good at the game. God, my brain's working fucking overdrive to try and figure out how to goddamn play this class. It's been so long. How do you how am I supposed to use Aqua Veil? Like really? I've never used it before, you see. So one of those, very nice. Good job, Fordola. Tried to run out of it. I'll get in this one. No problem. And you know what else? I'm gonna cast Plenary into Medica 3 because I'm fucking chill like that, bro. Let's go. It's just one of those moments. Oh my god, I just got on. What do you mean down for the count, bro? What do you mean? What do you mean? Raban, help me! Not on my watch. Oh my god, he's saving me, guys. He's helping me. For as long as I hold out, he won't lay a finger on you. Oh my god, we're cool. That's
Show
cool.
them what we're made of!
I like that. That's very nice. Was that meant to happen? I mean, I could have just been good and not build the mechanics. But, I did that so that we just get to see what Raban did, you know. That's pretty cool. I like that. Actually, Raban's mitigation. Dude, he's gonna be the next spray for fucking Paladin, man. Huh, you think that's difficult for me? Plenary into Medica again. We love it. The rules of remorse. Oh wait, what's it on G? Oh yeah, that's right. This is all wrong.
Tizona!
Oh, he's one of his little LB. Paladin LB.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, guys. I don't have many more lilies left. I'm gonna have to start casting some real heals here if you don't slow the fuck down.
Try this!
Yeah, you fucking get his ass, Fordola.
Wow!
Passage of Arm? Wait, no fucking way it's called that. That's funny.
Wow.
Oh, it's a cool song. I like this song a lot. It was Smully. 27 months. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, it's the friend. Oh.
Alright. I like Fordola now. She's very cool. Hopeful Dynamis be hidden. That it do. That it do. I like Fordola very nice. She's very poggers. Thank you. I mean it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah,
please kiss. Kiss. No one ever kisses in this game, do they? They're just friends. Let me just shake your hand, buddy. Ah. This is the kind of banger I wanted to hear. I ship that so hard, dude. They held hands for a split second. No shot. Okay. I thought she was gonna have a hugging scene, which would have been crazy because Reen would never hug Thancred.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Aww. Fordola Redemption. Have you now? Aww. Oh, there it is, dude. She fucking made it, man. And I thought she was like Xenos tier bad. It was still a little crazy that she was like, shoot it at the tower. Do it now. Do it. Shoot it at the tower. That even now still feels a little bit out of character. That one specific thing. But everything else, she had a very nice arc. And Stormblood good, actually. We put down the last remaining beast who spawned by the blasphemy. Oh, this is the song again. 'Tis a pity we could do naught for those who turned. But we're able to prevent further casualties is nothing short of a miracle. It's astonishing, too, looking back at Charlotte's case. Those existence spurred others to transform. He never attacked any settlements or travelers. Even when he underwent the change in the middle of a crowded street, those who were presented escaped with minor injuries at worst. Stormblood, shut up. I get it. I think deep down his compassion is what kept the rage and blasphemy at bay. The only time he emerged from Iden was to journey to the place beyond where his brother died. Thick boy, hey man, how you doing, man? 8 months, what a gamer, what a video gamer. Aye, it's still clear he retained some semblance of his former self, and he was a victim of the Empire's terrible legacy, along with his friends and so many others. Jack Targaryen with the Prime Video Gaming as well. Thank you, man. PogChamp. But Crania Lupi wasn't the creation of the Imperials alone. Many of those youths sought a place with them, because they were denied one with us. That's why the memorial ceremony is so important! can we settle it down with those music? Stop trying to have a conversation here. Right, it's our fate. It's our chance to face our past together. To give them in death what we couldn't in life. Not to deny anyone a place in memory, even if it hurts or makes us feel ashamed. You'll be attending too, won't you? I haven't been ordered to, so I suppose not. Thanks for the sloppy. This is Makey and Moggy with the Primes, PogChamp. Thank you guys. Welcome to my Pint stream. Very cool of you. Thank you.
In light of your leal service to Al Amigo, I intend to have the conditions by which you are bound eased. Provided I'm able to obtain approval, you'll be granted a degree of freedom.
And Jabimar with the Prime Gaming. Beep beep. At the very least, we should have no need for that joker.
That joker. There'll be no objections from me. You've done well.
You're 9-inch turd. Hey man, thanks for the prime. It's pretty cool.
Humph.
Wait, that's tier 1. That's real. I finally caught the streams the greatest day ever. Yeah, you caught it, man. You definitely caught the stream on time. I'm not wrapping up soon. No way. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were smiling. Well, I for one couldn't be happier with our efforts of being recognized. It gives me much more motivation to continue my work with the Silver Griffins and bringing the people of Al Amigo closer together. Got to do my best to keep up with certain things with a certain little lordling eye. Aw, dude, this is good. I like these. I fucking didn't think I'd like these role quests that much. I'm not gonna lie, part of it was like forcing myself away from the MSQ because I was getting a bit fucking unhealthy with it. And I was getting a bit too like, what happens when it ends? I had to like remind myself it'll be fucking okay. And there's so much pog shit in this game that isn't necessarily the MSQ. Although the MSQ is very pog. It's very good.
I think we've done enough for one day. Time to get some rest.
That's what I'm saying, Rabon. Amen. Yeah, that was really good. I'm very glad I did that. Well, very cool. Very cool. I just wish more of it was voice acted. Dude, that would be so good. Like, the raid series at least, you know? Like, surely... Oh, God, you know? Surely it's doable. Downhill from here? You can't know that. You don't know what life holds. You don't know what the future is. Oh, there's another cutscene. Oh, it's a little send-off.
Allow me, as both the guardian of Al Amigo and your sworn comrade, to express my thanks for coming to our aid in these desperate times. No matter what manner of disaster may befell us, your presence alone is enough to keep the flame of hope burning and bright. Aye, even someone on the very precipice of despair, such as Fordola, can find salvation in your guiding light.
Thank you, man. You're something of an immortal flame yourself.
Been waiting for the chance to use that one, haven't you? I like to think I can still pull my weight on and off the battlefield, but I think it might be a bit generous. In any case, it's safe to say we've all benefited enormously from your sterling work here. I couldn't ask for a better healer or a better friend.
Dude, me and Frabon are friends. I was with him fucking day one, man. He was out here, he was being like,
5 years ago, the Battle of Cartana.
Like, he told me all that shit, bro. He is my fucking homie. We are the besties. He was there for me when I was just a little sprout fresh off the cart. What a guy, man. I'm becoming an immortal flame. Fuck the Maelstrom, dude. I don't fucking care about Maelstrom. They suck. As soon as I get my frontline mount, then I'll switch.
Our ambassador in Radzat Han. He'll be relieved to learn of our successes here. If you happen to cross paths with him, give him my regards, would you?
Yeah. I called him Technoboy's dad. I did. Which didn't age well. Rest in peace, man. Big techno fan I am. I got techno in the background. You see little piggy boys on the top shelf for a damn reason. I love that boy. Paul Limson not getting any love in quests. That's because like, I don't know what it is about Meryl Wib, but she's like she's won me over. I was swooning back in ARR, and then she did nothing else for the entire game. Dude, I could not think of a bigger missed opportunity when it comes to a character as Meryl Wib. She's a femro. How do they keep fucking femros up like this, man? They kill Moem Rita. They make Meryl Weeb the fucking most bland slate of a character in the entire game. She did cool stuff in 5.4. Like what? Like pirates. That was pretty cool of her. But like more of that, you know? God damn. Even Kane-sana's got more character, which is that's a fucking high bar. Dude, if Moem Rita was still in the game, god damn. We'd have solved that Asian shit 2 expansions ago. Greetings, how did things go in Alamigo? They went very well. Very poggers, actually. Very nice. Eliminating blasphemies, helping organize a ceremonial ceremony. A memorial ceremony. They've certainly kept you busy. A fine example of going above and beyond for the Call of Duty. I'll be sure to... Warzone, wow. I'll be sure to send word of your exploits to Uldar. Wait till the Sultana hears about this. Her Grace will not only welcome the news, on behalf of this grand company of yours and our allies, allow me to express my most heartfelt gratitude. Amen. Oh, these are actually the good materia. Poggers. Wait, I get all of them? Pog. Let's go. I can now... Oh, the job gear. Cool. Pog. More than guilt. Wow, look at that. That was fun. I did like that. That was very nice and fun. Also, I feel like I should say this somewhere. VOD watchers, I have the Four Lords VODs like ready to go, but I didn't make thumbnails for them. And then a lot of time passed, and there were also sponsored streams, and I got really into Endwalker, and I didn't feel like there was the right time to upload the Four Lords VODs. So just know one day I'll upload them. They exist. They're out there. I just need like the right time with the fucking channel to upload them, you know? Ay. But yeah, it's fun. It's poggers. Very PogChamp. Yeah. It's nice to do that every now and then. You sort of... I get too into the MSQ and I don't remember how much I really like it. How much I really like the whole game. Side content. It's very fun. Very pog. Helo's the best role quest for both Shadowbringers and Endwalker. I'm really interested to see the caster one. A lot of people have said the caster one in Ishgard is pretty good. So I think that is definitely the next one I'll do. I am curious about the Far Eastern one, just because I like Gosetsu a lot as a caster. As a character, sorry. So yeah, honestly, I could see myself doing all of these. Probably all of the Shadowbringers ones as well at some point. But I think I'll do the rest of them after the MSQ. I think now I'm ready to just sort of finish up the MSQ. I'm not too, like... I'm not feeling as, like, one tricky with the MSQ. I feel like there's a future in my streams without the MSQ. Between, like, stuff like raiding, fucking React Handy. I don't know if any of you guys remember this channel, but I want to bring Pint Live back, like the YouTube channel, the Pint Live YouTube channel. I want to do something on there, but I think I want to make it more like Zeppla-y. I want to make videos for it. I want to make videos very quickly and pretty low production value, but just like talking about something. I want to bring that back. I think that'd be good. Glam contest? I don't know. I feel like I'd have to do like one glam contest ever, and it'd have to be like the best one. I couldn't go small on that. If I do something like that, I think I'd have to like go above and beyond with it. Yeah. I'm glad you have a fun time with this. Yeah, I did. And I almost didn't stream today. I was almost like, oh, I'm tired. No, it's good. Very rewarding. And I thank you guys all for coming today, because I'm not gonna lie. There's always like a bit of like I know I'm gonna get less viewers on non-MSQ streams, which like isn't something I'm bothered about at all. Like I know that like the fact that I get like 4K viewers in my fucking MSQ streams is like kind of fake, right? Like that just happens. It just is bloated. That's not a problem. But I also don't know what my real like chat's like sometimes. And even though I don't care about like the viewer number really, I do care about if chat is like really slow. And I have like oh man, I had some sponsor streams where the like chat was just not moving. I had like 200 viewers and it was miserable. Holy shit. I need chat to like be a certain degree. And it was there today, so thank you guys for chatting. It's very pog. That's all I need. I don't fucking care about the number. I just need chat to be able to like surpass or keep up. Like as long as the chat messages are coming in faster or at the same rate I can read them, then I don't feel like I'm felled off, you know. Stream next week? Yeah, probably Tuesday maybe. Like I'm not streaming a lot right now just because I'm doing my video and the merch, but the merch is nearly done because I want to get the merch done before the next video. So the merch is nearly done. Got to get the website for it done. Got to get the photos taken of the merch. All the designs are done now, actually. Let's see, can I show you one? I'll show you one, just because you guys are real ones. You guys are real ones. I'll show you one of the merch designs. Let's see. Okay, so keep in mind these photographs are just like the fucking like generated ones on the website, so they're not like good. It'll look a lot better than this on the website for realsies, but here's one of them. A red mage pint, little design. It looks a lot smaller than it also will be. It's pretty PogChamp. So there you go. There's your teaser. You'll never see it again until launch. PogChamp. So yeah, no, it's been going good. It's actually very optimistic. I'm very glad I did this, and I'm I'm fucking happy right now, man. I'm fucking beaming. Good stream today, guys. Very nice, very good. I like it when I get surprised with a good mood. It's good. I'm gonna have a nice week. I'm gonna have a good fucking weekend, and I hope you guys do too. And before I sign off, I have one last thing to tell you. Yoshi P, add Feyo as a minion to the game, please. I really want my king, my beloved king, to follow me around everywhere. I can't live without them. They are the best. Am I going to FanFest anytime soon? I'm going to the EU one probably, but I can't go to the NA one. I just can't. Like, cost and time, and I need to get vaccinated because I didn't do that because I fucking procrastinated. I gotta get past. There's a lot that I need to do before the NA one that unfortunately I can't do. But maybe next NA one I'll be able to do, and definitely the EU one. The EU one's so easy, bro. I just drive there, no problem. So yeah, I really wish I could come, but hey, one day I'll America arc. No worries, no rush. I plan to be as a YouTuber and live streamer for a long fucking time. It's genuinely the kind of career I could see myself doing for decades. So I like to think that as long as I build it on quality content and I keep getting better and growing, I don't really have to worry about growing or falling off. Like, that's not really a concern of mine, really. Like, genuinely. I think if I just make good videos and try and innovate, like, honestly, it's a bit harder to do that with stream. I don't think my stream is... There's like a day, maybe not soon, but there's a day in like 5 years, 2 years, 10 years, I don't know when my stream just can't keep up with the competition because it's not my strength. But I think when it comes to videos and content as a whole, I don't think I ever have to worry about my videos not doing well, because I will just always grow and change and improve and hopefully stay in touch with the communities of the internet that I partake in, and therefore will probably always have a place in those, making my silly little videos. And I think that's what people ought to take away more in life, is that maybe you aren't capable of doing things now, but you'll always be able to grow and change and adapt, and that is a certain level of security in and of itself. but it does take a bit of self-confidence, which is grown and honed from years of doing it in the first place. So there's my little nugget of wisdom for today. Teehee. What do you mean you can't just grow infinitely forever? I would be fine as, like, honestly, I'm kind of fine if my stream the size it is now. I'm fine with that forever. Like, I don't think I need like 5k viewers all the time. I don't need to be a 20k Andy. I wouldn't like turn that down, and if that like started to happen, I would embrace it. But I don't feel like this like crushing urge to grow my numbies even more, you know what I mean? So I feel good about it. I do. The only thing I wish I was more involved in streamer wise is I wish I was more like in the big crowd, and it's because I don't stream as much and I don't really partake in the metas as much. It's like Xeno, Zeppler, like Preach, like the big boys of the streamer crowd. I get like the same viewers as them, but I somehow feel a bit disconnected, and I want to try and like not feel as disconnected from like the broader streamer community. Because I feel like it's something I'd like to get into at some point, man. Most people start growing at 20. Not me. I'm 22 and I've started shrinking actually. I'm actually 5'3" now. It's crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be me for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Go check out the VOD channel if you want more Pimbus in your life. And I will see you guys next week for some Endwalker MSQ, and we will probably close out the MSQ pretty soon here. Probably no more side content until the MSQ is donezo, or at least 6.0. So thank you, and make sure to tell Yoshi P to fucking add Feyo as a pet to the game. Someone translate that in Japanese for me and tell me how to say it so I can beg for Feyo for the rest of my life. Goodbye, goodbye, Jack, goodbye, say goodbye, goodbye, Pogo Stream.